Welcome to another episode of the Minds That Matter podcast. For private counselling and coaching with me, please visit my website at healyourgrief.co.uk, where I work with depression, anxiety, bereavement and trauma, amongst other issues. If you benefit from this episode or any of the previous episodes, please consider subscribing, and this will help me to continue producing the content. And it'd be great if you please rate or review the podcast. For all you YouTubers out there, consider giving me a like, comment or subscribe. Today's second part of my guided meditation on healing trauma introduces you to the idea of becoming your own therapist. For this exercise, you'll need to access a painful or traumatic event in your life, as I'll be guiding you through it with a healing technique. If you want to pause this episode right now, think of the painful memory in question and then continue, please do so. Just as a warning, this is a heavy and intense exercise, but I've had great results with it, and very often in life, we have to bravely go through the pain to get to the other side. Please feel free to stop the exercise if it gets too much for you, but I assure you that this exercise has been given to you with the strictest of confidence and professionalism. First things first, why don't you sit or lie down comfortably in a quiet room, put your phone on silent, maybe turn the lights down or off, and let's close your eyes. Okay, so let's take yourself back to your painful memory. What is going on right now? Where are you? What are you doing? What is happening? What are you feeling? Are you with anybody? Who are they? Or are you alone? Keep your breathing steady. What can you see? What can you feel? What can you smell? Let your feelings rise to the surface. Feel the feelings with intensity. Keep breathing normally. Keep the intensity going. Feel the pain in your heart. Feel it as intensely as you can. Now just hold that pain for me right now. Hold that intensity. Keep the intensity as high as you can and hold it. And as you're feeling these feelings, visualize every sight and sound as though you are there right now. Connect with all your senses. What can you see? What can you hear? Whom can you see, if anybody? What can you smell? Keep a hold of that intensity and keep your breathing steady. And now, if you will, I want you to visualize that it's one day after this painful event. And you're sitting on a beautiful beach where the ocean stretches for miles and the waves are gently caressing the sand. You can feel a gentle breeze off the water, but it's a comforting breeze, providing perfect companionship to the red and orange sunset. And on this beach, You're sitting next to this person, and this person is you, but it's you as an older, wiser person, someone who has lived a lot longer than your younger self, and they have navigated through all the trials and tribulations of life. Really focus on what this older version of you looks like. How do they look facially? What are they wearing? How does their voice sound? And now you're going to have a conversation with this person. You're going to open up to them about how hurt you feel, how helpless you feel. And you ask them, how do I get through this? How do I recover from this? And they respond to you by saying that they will be there for you every step of the way. And you are not alone, and they will be your rock. They go on to say that they will never let you down, and they will help you through this. They tell you that they understand your pain and suffering, but that you will be okay, and you will move through this. And as you are hearing these words of comfort coming from the older version of you, you are taking in every word they are saying. Visualize yourself feeling that sense of support and understanding from this person sitting next to you, the older version of you. And just as the sun sets in its blaze of colour, you open your eyes to see the light and become open to the possibility of recovery. Okay, so I hope this has been useful. Remember, for private counselling and coaching, please visit my website, healyourgrief.co.uk. If you've benefited from this episode or any of the previous episodes, please consider subscribing, and this will help me to continue producing the content. And be great if you please rate or review the podcast. For all you YouTubers out there, consider giving me a like, comment, or subscribe. And I hope you have a good week. And the thought for the week is, if you can get through the next minute, then you can get through the next hour. Until next time.